Welcome back to the CryptoLabs YouTube channel. Yield farming in a bear market, in a red market. What are we doing? What do I do? Do I get out of my positions? Do I get into more? How do I think about it? I'm seeing a lot of people making the same mistakes. They're freaking out because the markets are red. They're seeing their portfolios drop in value and they're selling everything and they're getting out. Doing the exact opposite of what we should be doing. Now, when I do say that, I'll get some people saying, yeah, but I'm losing money. It does depend on what time frame you look at things at. So this video, I really want to serve you with this because I'm in positions. I'm in positions with Bitcoin, with USDCs, with GMX, with ARBs, with Radiance, with ETH, with ARB, AVAX, Souls. And is my overall portfolio value dropping? Yes. I never look. I don't really see in a bear market or a red market. I don't look at my portfolio value in terms of dollars. I look at it in terms of, hey, I have 100 AVAX. I wonder if I can get 200 AVAX by the time the bull run starts. And I don't care what the price of that AVAX is. This took me a year. And I get the mindset when you're just starting that you can panic, freak out, and sell. I don't care what the price of Bitcoin is. I just know that if I have 2 Bitcoin, I wonder if I can yield farm. I wonder if I can find ways to earn 3. So by the time the bull market comes, then I start looking at the US dollar value of things. So for example here, so of course, you see some of my positions here. I just claimed this, I think yesterday, I got another 30 bucks in here. Has ETH dropped in value? Yes. So has this small position dropped in value? Yes. I think it was around 3 grand or 3,100. Do I care? Not at all. My bull run portfolio, it's a multi 6-figure account now. And so when it drops 5%, you see it, but I don't care. I don't look at the US dollar value of it. I want to see how many assets do I own. So this will all make sense in a second here. If I asked you, what do you think the price of Bitcoin is going to be in 2025? Let's just say, or do you think Bitcoin is going to be a $100,000 asset? I'd love to see in the comments. Do you think Bitcoin will be at some point in the future a $100,000 asset or a $250,000 asset? Now, depending on how you answer that and the work you've done and what you believe and what you see happening, I see it as a $250,000 asset. So I don't care in the meantime what it's worth, if it's 47 or 35. My job is to stack my portfolio with more Bitcoin, so that when it is worth a $250,000, I can exit. I'm actually laddering out up to that. My first ladder out point is now $75,000. So that's when I start taking profit off the table. So I don't really care. So if I'm in a Bitcoin and ETH pool, and please let me know if this makes sense. If I'm in a Bitcoin and an ETH pool, or if I'm staking or liquid staking, or if I'm liquid staking ETH and then using that, or liquid staking SOL, if I'm just lending and borrowing and using XtraFi to create yield, I don't care what the overall portfolio is worth. I care what the portfolio will be worth. So if I'm in a Bitcoin and ETH pool, which I am, and I'm printing some Bitcoin and I'm printing some ETH every day, and the whole value is going down, again, I don't care. I'm stacking that and I'm just looking at it. I own 3.2 Bitcoin. I wonder if I can get to 3.6 by March. Or if I'm in ETH, do I think ETH is going to be a $12,000 asset? Yes. So do I care in the meantime what my portfolio is worth? No. But again, what I'm seeing, because we're still stuck in the 9-to-5 save bank account mentality, we just know we're not true investors yet, or we're going to get there. But the way you get there is by working through that until you create a new identity. It's not easy. I'm not saying it is, which is why so much of this is mindset. And I've seen a lot of people exit all their positions recently while it was in the red. So they locked in their losses, which I don't. I just set wide ranges. I keep printing because I know Ethereum is going to be a 12K asset. So can I, maybe I own 30 ETH. Can I get to 35, 40 ETH? And can I print those 10 for quote unquote free? Of course, taking some risk. So do I think it's going to be a $200, $250 plus asset? I actually think it's going to be a lot more than that. This bull run, we may see prices of Souls and AVAXs do some insane things. But again, maybe you think Solana is a $200 asset. You're going to double your money. Do you care what it's doing in the meantime? And if you're printing 0.6% per day more SOL, So you have 100 SOL, and at the end of the week, you have 120 SOL, let's just say. I'm making that up. You get the point. You're winning. If we're not looking at it in dollar value, AVAX I'm a big fan of. I've stacked, the next one's Chainlink, which there's some really good opportunities in Chainlink. I don't have AVAX up on here. But anyway, AVAX just been printing it for the last year and a half, and it's skyrocketed recently, took some profit off the table, and guess what? I'm getting back into AVAX. And yes, if I'm in an AVAX USDC pool and AVAX drops over the week, my portfolio value will be down, but I literally own more AVAX now because I've dollar cost average back into it, and I'm printing more AVAX, so guess what? I don't see it as, hey, I only have 500 AVAX. I mean, I don't have, I had $25,000 of AVAX. Now I only have $22,000 of AVAX. I don't see it that way. Please let me know in the comments if this makes sense. I see it as I had 200 AVAX and now I have 210. And I wonder if I can get to around 400 or 500 AVAX by the time it really takes off. If we think of our portfolio and our DeFi business that way, we'll do really well. If we still see it as dollar value, especially in kind of red markets and kind of volatile markets, you're going to go insane and you're going to make some very emotional decisions, and you're not going to come out of this. This is the greatest opportunity we've ever had to turn a small amount, whatever that may be to you, to like add a zero or add 2 zeros to it, depending how you play this game. That is not a small deal. There are people who will make more money in this bull run than someone who works full-time every day for 25 years and keeps investing their money in some stock market to see 8% a year. They're going to see that they're going to see 25 years of returns in a year. Am I making this up? No, just look at the past. Look at the last bull run. Look at history. So anyways, that's that. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. This is a mindset game. This is like 95% mindset, which is why we're so heavy on it. I think a lot of people don't talk about that. And I talk about that so often. I know people roll their eyes being like, oh, yeah, I know that. Well, you don't know it because your results don't show it. What do you mean you know it? You just exited your positions when you literally should have doubled down. So you don't know it. You know it, but you don't know it. You're not acting upon it. It's not embodied yet. See, a lot of people who like, they ask me for stuff and they're like, I already know that. And then I'm like, well, what's your portfolio look like? It's like, oh, I haven't built my portfolio yet. Well, you don't know it till you apply it. You don't know it till you apply it. And so this does take practice, but now I get excited when I see red. I get excited when I see portfolio values dropping because I know other people are selling and I can buy it at discount. I'm just stacking the underlying asset and I'm counting my portfolio in terms of sats, Bitcoins, AVAX, SOL. I own 200 SOL. I want to own 250. Let me keep finding ways to stake and yield farm and generate more SOL. That's it. That's the game. You play the game how you want, but that's the game I play. And I know it's a longer term game because in the meantime, values are dropping. I get it. But if you look at it in terms of long term, you are positioning yourself for that wave to come and for you to profit massively while everyone else is waiting and then going to get in a little bit late. You're so damn early and you're going to get the rewards. That's all I got. Like and subscribe to this channel if you have not yet. Let me know in the comments what landed. We gave away another 1-month membership in the UIG on our live yesterday, and we're going to keep doing that. So we will be choosing winners from comments on videos. So do leave a comment. And when we go live, we'll be picking winners for different prizes. So do leave a comment. Let me know what landed, what you thought. And with that said, I'm going to move my mug in the middle and we'll put some educational videos, yield farming. Maybe I'll put a link to the live we just did. Really worth watching. The whole team was on it. Not the whole team, but me, Colin, David were on it. Do check it out. And I'll leave some videos here and here for your viewing pleasures. With that said, happy yield farming. Keep seeing your portfolio as a business. It's a DeFi business we're building. And if we look at our business day to day, we're going to go insane. We're going to make bad decisions. If we look at it quarterly and yearly, you're going to be so far ahead, it's not even funny. With that said, I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate you. Peace.